if you were put in, what would you do when you promised the world to seize Kyiv in 3 days, and today, in 4 years, you control less territory than when you've been promising that? What would you do when inflation in Russia would be soaring and oil and gas incomes, the only ones you have available to put in your war chest, are plummeting? What would you do when in reality your troops in Ukraine are stuck in a grinding, crawling war, and the region that you already claimed yours, the one you have literally enshrined in your own amended version of Russian constitution, the region of Donbass, can be called at least somewhat controlled territory in at least 20 years from now? What would you do when way over a million of your soldiers are lost in dead or wounded, but you just can't stop this war, as then that other million that are temporarily alive, and that consists of criminals, murderers, rapists, that you pardoned if they go and kill for you in Ukraine, that million will return back to Russia? What would you do with all that to show your nation that you are not losing the war, but winning it? Well, the answer is easy in the Kremlin. You fake your victories. Just as it was with Kupiansk, when it was claimed Russian, and then Zelensky all of a sudden came to check it out. In a sudden and humiliating twist of events for the Kremlin, it turned out to be another clumsy Russian lie. Kupiansk was, is, and remains under Ukrainian control. Now Russian generals do that again. They report to the Kremlin that they've captured another important location in Ukraine, a village of Glushkivka.
Alongside Kupiansk and Kupiansk-Vuzlovyi, the village of Hlushkivka in the Kharkiv region has been added to the list of settlements captured in the dreams, fantasies, and reports of Russian generals. The Joint Forces reports Russian troops not only do not control Glushkivka, but are not presented there even in the form of small infiltration groups. Joint Forces Task Force on Telegram.
Will Zelensky come over to Glushkivka this time to refute another Russian fake? We don't know. But what we do know, though, those intangible Russian victories, they have a reason. The Kremlin needs them badly, as a last resort, to inflate back its colossal imaginary might as a second army in the world. On the backdrop of the world's mainstream changes swiftly, revealing the fact Putin was told Russia has bought everyone, but reality says otherwise.